Hello guys, welcome to EkasCloud. This video is about S3 object lock. It is one of the property of S3. I have an S3 bucket already, and if I go to properties section, I'll be able to see object lock. Normally in a S3 bucket, if you upload an object and if you try to delete it, that object will be permanently deleted. On a bucket with versioning enabled, so like this bucket. So in this bucket, I have already enabled versioning. Now, if you try to delete an object by selecting the object, it will just add a delete marker to this file. But it is possible to recover that object by clicking on show version and deleting the delete marker. But when you click on show version and then if you try to delete the original file, this time it will be permanently deleted, which means even on a version enabled bucket, it is possible to permanently delete an object. But this object lock works in write once, read many model, which means you'll be able to write the data once and you'll be able to read the data multiple times. You will not be able to delete the object when object lock is enabled with some retention settings. Now we'll see how to enable object lock. Currently, Amazon S3 will not support enabling object lock after the bucket is created. So in this section, for this existing bucket, object lock is disabled and I don't have an option to edit and modify the property. In order to enable object lock for an existing bucket, as of now, we need to contact AWS. So I'll create an S3 bucket with object lock enabled. I'll use my name with some numbers and at the time of creating, in this advanced settings, you have an option to enable object lock. You need to acknowledge that you are enabling object lock and then you can create a bucket. Even after enabling object lock on this bucket, if you upload objects and if you try deleting it, it will still be deleted. The reason is, even after enabling object lock at the time of creation, that will not immediately apply unless we set some retention settings. So we need to again go to properties. In object lock section, now you can see object lock is enabled, but the default retention settings is disabled. Now there is two retention mode in object lock. One is governance and another is compliance. Now if you click on edit and if you click on enable retention, you'll be able to see the retention mode. One is governance and another is compliance. If we choose governance and if we set a retention period in days or years, during that period of time, only IAM user who has the permission can delete the object or overwrite it. But if the retention mode is set to compliance, during that period, nobody, including the root user, can delete the object in this bucket. But if you want to delete the object, you need to close the AWS account. That's what Amazon says. I'll just go with a very small number. I'll just click on Save Changes. Once after enabling object lock and also setting the retention mode, now if I try uploading an object, and now if I try to delete this object, we'll not be able to delete it. It says failed to delete. Now I need to wait for 1 day for the retention period to get over. Then I'll be able to delete this object and this bucket.